Well, well, well. Where do we start with the Los Angeles Lakers? LeBron, LeBron, LeBron. First of all, happy 37th birthday to the king. We're going to have to start cutting this corny shit out about waiting for Bronny and this and that because the Lakers got some trouble of their own right now. They lost again last night to the Memphis Grizzlies. I had the Lakers twice in the past 5 weeks to beat this team, and they beat the shit out of the Lakers, not once, but twice. One time with Morant, one time without Morant. And I went into the game last night. The Lakers were an underdog at Memphis, little 160 on the money line. I said to myself, if the Lakers can't win tonight, they're never going to win. So I'm going to ride on that. And they had a 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and they blew the game and lost. But there's just a lot of things that I've seen with the Lakers that don't sit right with me. First of all, let's talk about the way they play and who they have on their team, their personnel. The Lakers play with no pace. LeBron James, they walk unless they get a rebound in a 90-foot pass, somebody running. They play with no pace. You very rarely see LeBron get a rebound and really push, or the team pushing. They're walking the ball up the floor. They just walk the ball up the floor. And when you walk the ball up the floor all the time, the defense never has to be on like the defensive. When you push the ball up the floor, you're making the defense run back, get their assignments, react, and you kind of have them on your heels. So the Lakers, even when they have these leads, it's never a big task for the defense to get set because they're never pushing the pace. So with that walk up, the defense is always ready, and then God forbid they miss, they're out. So LeBron and Russ. Now we're gonna see Russ at the triple double. LeBron at 37. It's all bullshit. I watch the games. LeBron James, end of the game last night, got caught in the air, nobody to pass to, turnover to pretty much seal the loss, and also a brick from three. Russell Westbrook looks like he's got rocks in his head. He absolutely stinks lately. I see him drive. I saw him do a spin and throw the ball 14 feet into the row on the left. Next time down the court, do a spin, throw the ball 14 feet into the row on the right. The guy's got rocks in his heads. They're all 35 and over. I saw from the third quarter to the end of the game an old bunch of 35 and over men run out of gas. The defense became kind of tight to a hockey assist where, like, say it went to like somebody on the elbow, extend it, and then to the middle to John Morant. Morant catches the ball, and his defender is 6 feet back. They weren't even putting pressure on the defense. Nobody was playing defense. Everybody was giving big cushions, just knocking down shots. The lead dwindled, but LeBron and Russell Westbrook had 10 turnovers last night. They're not taking care of the ball. Anthony Davis, you're injured. Hey, you're injured again. Anthony Davis, forget him. No availability. 75 All NBA 75 team. He should make the All 75 injury team. That's a disgrace that Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker, Vince Carter are not on that team. But Anthony China Doll, Brittle Boy Davis is on that team. Don't let me get started. LeBron stuck in the air. Just the whole way the team's playing. Carmelo Anthony, he can hit shots, but he's not playing D. The whole team is washed up and old, and I don't know if the Lakers are going to be able to turn this one on. They're losing. Now LeBron's putting up numbers, but when you watch the game of basketball, he's still stinking when he needs to take over. Like when it's winning time, we all LeBron fans. I don't hate LeBron. I'm not a jealous dude. I like Kobe because when it was time to win, Kobe got that win most of the time. LeBron James, he didn't do it last night in the stretch run. Passive, 13 for 25. He had a lot of threes. That's what the numbers were up, but impactual baskets, impact plays, there was nothing. That fourth quarter was a downward snowball. You just felt like you had no chance to win. I had the Lakers up 14 going into the fourth, and they just laid down like the old, out-of-gas team that they are. LeBron just turned a year older today. He's looking like Karl Malone. He's looking slow, but he's got a jumper now. Oh, great. But the team has no chemistry. They got to get rid of Russell Westbrook. I think they should blow the team up. They got to get like another dynamic like shooter that can handle like a combo guard, like a Bradley Beal, a guy that can drop 50 on you and be efficient. Russell Westbrook is not that guy. I don't see him fitting. And it kind of makes Durant look better for not wanting to play with the dude. It doesn't work. And the bad shots, nobody posting. I saw the Lakers take 6 to 7 threes last night in the fourth quarter. And when the ball went off the rim, I'm hoping for an offensive rebound, and 4 Grizzlies in the paint. 5 Lakers around the key. The whole concept of the way they're playing is wrong. Jump shots with nobody under, nobody posting, space on defense, no intensity, turnovers. Everything you could think of is playing wrong. No pace, no push. The defense never has to bust back and get back on their heels and get ready to play defense and hope you don't attack them because they're ready. By the time you get up the court with your cool shit, the whole fucking defense is just ready. So the Lakers got a long way to go. And this NBA has been a shit product all year so far. Basketball is my favorite sport. This is the worst I could ever remember the NBA. Ben Simmons, I don't want to play for my team. Ben Simmons doesn't want to play for his team. Kyrie's a rocket scientist. Now he's going to play on the road. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. I'm worried about the NBA. You got the best player on his way out. You got scumbags at the highest level, more than I've ever seen. You got players that don't want to play for their team. They're so sensitive. They just want to take their bat and their ball and go home. Fuck you, Ben Simmons. Yeah. I don't respect that at all. It's a bad look year for the NBA with the protocols and everything. It's been rough. And then with this joke of the Lakers and the joke of Kyrie and the joke of just Ben Simmons and fuck Fat Boy Zion keeps fracturing his foot because he's so big that nobody could put this kid on a diet. He's worth $100 million more. Nobody could get this kid to lose 60 pounds. Nobody. The top nutritionist, he's just going to stay like this. It's a bad look for the NBA, and it starts with the Lakers. Happy birthday, you Kobe wannabe.